What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete. And it's the day after of my last episode of On the Bench. Actually, probably won't be the day after for you watching it, but we'll see anyway. I want to carry on working because I've got the opportunity. The weather's miserable outside, but I've got the opportunity to carry on working on my orcs and my tau drones and my wolves and etc, etc. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so if you're new to this series, this is the series you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me, and I just ramble on about life, the universe, and generally anything else that comes to mind. So grab yourselves some brushes and models and drink, that kind of thing. And, you know, get yourself ready to have about an hour of hobby time or thereabouts. So that's what we're going to do. Don't forget, if you like this series, to click that notification bell button. It's very important now on videos, and I'm trying to remember to say this at the start or end or both of my videos. You know, apart from the like, share, subscribe thing, you've got to click that bell button to keep in with the updates. Otherwise, you won't get the updates. The YouTube won't. It would seem they won't suggest it for watching. So. Yes, if you could do me a solid and click that bell button, that would be awesome. Anyway, let's you and I get to the bench. Right, okay, so here we are. I'm back. I know you didn't notice me gone, but I was gone for some time. The magic of video, eh? Right, and I don't even know I'm making this up as I go along. What am I going to be painting? Do you know, I started yesterday the skin on this one here, so that's going to be interesting. I think I might put a shade wash on the skin before I go on to do any other base colours. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So a right cleanse flesh shade. A right cleanse flesh shade is what I'm after. And what brush shall I use to apply it? I think I'll use this one, this Royal Tacklin brush. Okay, so I've obviously done the intro for this video, so now I'm starting on the hobby. I'm just looking at the angle here. Gonna get a slightly better angle, that's all. There we go. So not many skin areas. Well, actually, not much skin area, like area of coverage, but lots of different areas, so I've got to cover it all. That's why I want to do this now, sort of thing. And then it's done. There we are. Now the wash is on. Now it can be drying. I can pop my right fresh shade away. Also, I went out to get my tea. As I said to you guys, make sure you got your cup of tea or coffee or whatever. And I didn't have one myself, so, you know, I need to make sure I got it. Also, Towelite ochre. Yeah, I need to be doing that. I've got to do Towelite ochres on my gun drones, or my, not just my gun drones, all the drones actually. So that'll be interesting. Right, so I think I'll use a detail brush. Let's pop that one away and that one away. Which is this one. I'm not going to water it down, he says. Give it a good shake. I might water it down just a tad then. Depends what it looks like. Looks okay. Right, I'm going to put a drop of retarder in with it. And fill it down with some water as well. That should be quite thin coverage then, shouldn't it? Wow, this could take a while. Yeah. But it is the colours I've chosen. I've opted for my towel. So I've got to stay with it. So this could even take the entire video doing this. So I don't have much news for you because only a day's gone by, you know. So yeah. So not much has happened. Been back on listing stuff on eBay again like I used to, with a vengeance. I'm just starting off small again. I'm listing some stuff. I'm listing some old RPG books, the old Werewolf the Apocalypse stuff and that kind of thing. Now I've got the slightly later one. That's the one I'm going to go with. Wow. This is going to be time consuming, I can see that. Wow, that is gonna take a while. Not to worry, not to worry. Just take it a bit at a time. Just a bit at a time. And then we can work our way through it. Oh, I had my static wristband arrive for, you know, for working on circuit boards. That arrived today. So that's good. Dear, oh dear. Yes, this is certainly this is what I mean. This is the type of thing I mean by this is the sort of job it's good for putting on a painting video in the background, because this is what I deem a mundane task. Painting these drone casings. Like, whoa. Yeah, I classify this as mundane. Here we are. I don't have them on holders or anything at the moment, so see, sometimes I think it's better to have the paint thicker, because when it's too thin it gets streaky. So rather than hide your brush strokes, it accentuates them, which is really not good. But that isn't bad. That's not bad. I've seen worse. It's a good advert, isn't it? Not bad. Seen worse. Right, and that is a shield drone. Well, gun drone is next. And we've got, like, I've put two little fins on top of these, and I don't know about them colour wise yet. I may do them different for each type of drone. That would make sense to me. I don't know, like red for gun drones, I don't know, blue for shield drones, and maybe green for marker light drones. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. I've applied for 2 jobs today, so I feel quite good about that. I have a feeling I'll well, I have a feeling I'll hear back from recent jobs I've applied for quite soon. I think I'll hear either way quite soon. I still keep getting emails from Aldi, which is very irritating because they say the same thing all the time. because basically I applied for a job in Audi all ages ago, about a year ago now. I was told, oh, you're unsuccessful. And every couple of months I seem to get, you still interested in a job at Audi? Do you want us to keep your details on file? Yes, yes, and yes. And they keep on doing it. It's like, you know, have you not found anybody yet? Or were they just not good enough? Yeah, this is definitely a mundane task. Look at it. I can zoom in even more. That'd be quite cool. It takes my ugly mug out of the shot then. Don't want to be seeing that. The game I haven't played in a while as well is Congo. Very good game, that is. I seem to be making contact with old friends a lot lately, which is good. Yet there's other friends that haven't contacted me in ages. I just haven't been able to get around to contacting them, but yeah, it's odd. Guess that's how it goes. Oh, look, I'm still in the shot. Yeah, you don't want to see that. Yeah, these are gun drones, so I'm going to work out the finer points of the fin colours later on. Nearly time for a cup of tea. Well, a sip of my cup of tea, rather. That would be a more accurate description. So I'll pop in there. Tea, right. Tea for thee. Marker light drone, here we go. So that'll be one of each then. Gotta have quite a steady hand. Because I don't want to go into the recesses. I want to leave a bit of a gap. If I can. Yeah, I'm thinking marker lights, green, shield drones blue, the fins I mean, you know, that would be great because the fins are on top and I can then see at a glance what's what. See, I've always played against tell, not knowing which ones are which, because, you know, I don't know, then they're proxied a bit, you know, a bit of Mark of Dave sort of thing going on. If you've anybody that watches mini wargaming will know what I mean by that analogy. And I don't know which ones is which, you know, when I'm facing them. I'm very easily confused with things like that. So, yeah. I haven't been to Exeter in a while, actually. Actually, I haven't been, I don't think, since my interview with Games Workshop, not to Exeter. Decided I want to get some more Gene Stealers for my Tyranid army as well, because I just love them. I know they're not very competitive, but they're all right. Better than they were, but I just love them. I think they look cool. I think my recent delve into the Space Hulk game with my friend has rekindled my love for Gene Stealers. I was thinking of actually getting a set of the Gene Stealers from the Space Hulk game, putting them on bases and using some of them, because they're quite cool, some of them. Yeah, I applied for a job as a service advisor for like a car franchise. I don't know which one. I used to work in the motor trade years and years ago. It was actually my first job was a panel beater, or a trainee panel beater, of course. And my second job was working in a parts department for Mumfords of Plymouth. They were a Fiat franchise at that time. So I think they used to be Rolls-Royce before that. British Leyland. Okay. Those were, well, I would say good days, but I suppose they weren't really at the time. So I've got more experience of the world now. Right, so I've done the outer bit. So this is another gun drone. So I think I've got more gun drones at the moment than any other type. And, they've all got their uses, haven't they? They've all got their place. So I mean, I don't know anything about playing with Tau because I've not played with them before. But I'm going to be quite interested and excited to see, even just setting up some mock skirmishes on my own to find out which are more effective and how they play out, how they pan out. Better to have the gun backup, the marker lights, shield. I suspect a combination, but we'll see how that works. Must admit, they look quite good already. With the ochre, I quite like it. I do like this colour. Yeah, so there's two guns. Let's do another shield. Yeah, so I suspect this episode would be just me doing these, although I've only got 3 left after this. So I am getting through them. Like I say, this is a task I just wouldn't really be that thrilled about if I wasn't making a video or I didn't have anything to listen to. I really do enjoy the paint along videos, especially the ones Jay puts out. He doesn't put them out as much now, but which is a shame because I've watched his over a few times from the start, you know. Funny listening to him talk about the rules as they pertain to, like, you know, 6th and 7th edition. Right. That buzzing is my phone, probably a notification from eBay or some such thing. Yeah, I've put a lot of stuff on eBay, so hoping to raise some funds so that I can get a retro machine, you know, a ZX Spectrum or a Commodore 64 or a VIC-20. I want the full retro experience as well. I don't want modern day helps, although I will concede on the C64 to maybe like some sort of ROM drive that they have with a load of games on. So I will sort of go with that. but I would like to play games by loading them in from cassette. Now if I can, try copying them onto new cassettes and things like that. I want to play the old games like Way of Exploding Fist, which I've seen being played now retro style, and it's, you know, it's slow as you would expect, but it's very fun. It still looks very fun. Well, there's our two shield drones. there and there. So I'm going to be doing other highlights as well of them, but I will get them to my tabletop standard first, have a mess about with them, and then I can change stuff or add stuff at my leisure then, you know. So what I've got left are these three here. So that's 2 gun drones and a marker light drone. So I've got to do the fins after, and then the guns, and obviously a bit of highlighting on the metals as well. So even on the shield drones, it will be a case of doing some highlights. Shield drones I might be able to get away with dry brushing, but these others I'm going to have to do by hand. I mean singly, because dry brushing is quite a quick method of highlighting, really. I keep getting job not applications, I get job notifications, that's it, from Royal Mail, where I used to work, which is frustrating. And they're all the same as well. New job vacancies for Royal Mail in Plymouth. Click on it. Where is it? Kingsbridge, or somewhere else far away. But whatever. Oh yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'll be chuffed to get this level stage done on these though, because like I say, not a very exciting stage at all. But, it'll be worth it in the end. Next year, Cobra Kai Season 2 comes out. Looking forward to that one already. And the rate at which time passes, it'll be here before we know it anyway. So, you know, I'm not worried. Not worried. That's another one. The Marker-Light drone. And so that's both the Marker-Light drones done top side. So we're just on the gun drones now. I don't really know how many of these you need to be effective in the game. Obviously I'll be getting more. I've got other Tau models to open up and build and paints. I think there's some drones in some of them as well, maybe one or two. And yeah, it'd be a case of what type of drone shall I make. That's why I need to examine the rules and see how they work. I mean, there might be I don't know, maybe certain detachments you might have to have certain number of them, or I don't know. I don't know how the Tau operate. It'll be fun though, especially on my tables. I'm going to be trying out, well, not trying out, I'm going to be I want to showcase my tabletops, like my mats and different things. My first table still going quite strong. I'm quite proud of it. Realm of Battle board is still my favourite. That was probably the most enjoyable tutorial I've ever done, even though it was filmed like really crappily on my old camera and stuff. Didn't really know what I was doing with the whole tutorial thing. But that's okay. straighten my leg. Ow, ow. It gets really painful. I think I said on the last video, I've made a doctor's appointment about my knee, but it's not until 4th of July. So that's the soonest they could see me. Good job I'm not dying or anything, you know. Nearly done. I'm 40 minutes in. Wow. I'm on schedule. So that's good. I know it'll take up the whole video, but yeah. I did film one yesterday, but I don't know what went wrong. Well, if anything did go wrong, the file seemed to take forever and a day to upload, and I was recording it on low definition, so it shouldn't have done. But there you go. If I can't get it to render, so I had a bit of a problem with it yesterday as well, then I shall just use this one instead. Right, and there we go. They're done. So yeah, look at that. 4 gun drones, 2 marker light drones, and 2 shield drones. And I'm pretty darn chuffed with that. That's cool. I'm going to end it here because it'd be nice to have a slightly shorter on the bench than usual anyway, for rendering purposes. That, and I'm not sure what else to do at this stage, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to end it here. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. As you saw, got my that stage of my drones done, which was like, you know, brightening them back up again using a towel light ochre. So what I did basically, I went in originally I went in with XV88, then an Agrax Earthshade, and then what I was doing there was towel light ochre. So yeah, I'm liking the look of that. I do like the look of that, and I think they'll go well with the rest of them. So it's just down to me to work out exactly how I want to paint the fins. I know what colours I'm going to use now, or what main colours I'm going to use, but like I say, yes, so that I can differentiate them at a glance. Anyway, that's enough babble from me. Let me know, as always, what you got done in the comment section. Hit that bell button. Like, share, subscribe, all that other YouTube goodness. And remember, till next time, all brushes lead to war. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.